Good morning, everyone. I think we are all on the same
Morning,
time
morning.
zone, so it will be a good morning to all of you. Um, yeah, and firstly, you'll have to please excuse my voice. It's not one of the best today. I'm a bit fluish, but I thought maybe let's continue. But in my welcome, I just decided to put on just one slide, particularly for those who may not have be aware of our role and how do we approach the Eureka network, which encompasses everything, including the clusters. That as South Africa, we have a very strong bilateral relation with most EU member states. And that was even pre 1994. But after that, we signed an agreement with the European Commission, which is one of the oldest and very vibrant agreements within the department. And as a department in South Africa, Department of Science and Innovation, we are the custodians of research, development, and innovation. Hence, now we are called Department of Science and Innovation and no more Science and Technology. So we do coordinate and nurture this relationship with the European Commission. And in 2019, we had a white paper on science, technology, and innovation, which was the second one. We had one before. So this is sort of the second one with more focus on innovation. And now you think of what the Eureka network and the clusters focus on, which is innovation. So we still remain very relevant, and it's one of the pillars that we use also to profile ourselves as South Africa towards the rest of the world in terms of our innovation as well as international collaboration. And this white paper has also a section that deals specifically with internalization as well as science diplomacy. So we're quite comfortable, excuse me, we're quite comfortable that as South Africa not being the consumers or recipients of international collaboration, but we also do set the agenda in terms of international collaboration. And also our government's objective to accelerate sustainable and inclusive economic growth. I mean, we all know the rest of the world, we've been affected severely by COVID. So we didn't escape that. But also during COVID, the way opportunities that we took as South Africa, that we had several projects that even from Eureka that were meant to see how we can make an impact into addressing the COVID situation. And I mean, out of some of the initiatives, the well-known one, the BioVac company, which is the DSI is also a stakeholder. So those are some of the initiatives that came out of COVID situation. So it's not all that bad, but I mean, some of you as we speak now are at home and doing this, and this just shows that COVID came and it's still with us, but there are still some of the things that we see differently due to the pandemic. Also that as a department, but also as South Africa, because we remain the nodal point of the country, that we we have what we call the National Development Plan, which is a plan that was commissioned, I think it was late, I think 2011 or so, with what was called the Planning Commission, which looked into eradicating poverty, dealing with inequality as well as unemployment. And what we put forth to most of the innovation initiatives that we have. Instead, the projects that we fund on the international space, they should also address some of those issues such as unemployment, because you get an opportunity for young graduates, for women, for young scientists to take part and work in those projects in fulfillment of their postgraduate degrees or any other technician or scientist. So that's basically what we do. And we believe that our membership in Eureka, our participation in the Eureka Clusters, which we today are going to speak about, is actually one of the profilings that we have made, and we've put specifically a budget from the department to support South African participation in call. But my colleague Karabo will speak mainly to that. So with all that, I just want to thank everyone who made time to participate in this. And I'm hoping that this will be a very fruitful engagement. I always say to South African applicants that if you apply for the first time and you get your proposal approved, that's a good thing. But if you apply for the first time and you don't get it, just come again. And there are testimonies who tried once, twice, and got it the third time. And all the best to all the presenters. And I hope that we will have a very robust hour of presentations and engagements. Ask questions, and if your questions is not answered today, definitely there should be an answer in the coming few days, because we want to make sure that we maximize the event to make sure that we attend to you. So this is a specifically created event for South African applicants. So this is your stage, this is your opportunity to make sure that you get a chance to understand about the sustainability call. And on that note, colleagues, I thank you so much, and everyone, um, it's welcome to the event. Thank you. I'm not sure who's going to kind of cement on the call, but from my side, thank you so much.